All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon, and in this video, we're going to be in the 140-pound division, where we're going to talk about King Rye, Super Rye, Ryan Garcia, and what is going to take place next for him. There are people out there talking that he is going to be forced to fight Devin Haney. Ryan Garcia says, nah, man, not happening, and calls out somebody else that is a very exciting fighter in a bad way. Let's talk about what Ryan Garcia had to say in this video. All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon. And in this video, we're going to be at the 140-pound division, where we have a new star in the division. Jelly Roll Ryan Garcia. Man, boy, people are out there clowning on that shoulder roll Ryan Garcia was using against Oscar Duarte. However, you can't make fun of that left hook that rolled up off the chin of Oscar Duarte and stopped him and stopped the crowd booing, and winds up being another spectacular win for Ryan Garcia, coming off of his first and only professional loss to Gervonta Tank Davis. So the question is, and people are speculating and trying to position people into fights because they may want that for the particular fighter. What's next for Ryan Garcia? According to Ryan Garcia, he says who he wants to fight next. And I have a real big suspicion that that is what is going to happen, because it's a big money fight. Now, before I get into the details of it, let me welcome you back to the channel. If you are new to the channel, please accept my invitation to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon so you can be notified of when we release more videos. And if you're a longtime subscriber and supporter of the channel, thank you so much for your continued support. It makes a huge difference. Matty-O, what's going on? Mr. Miller, what's going on? Thank you to Asante L. Thank you, sir. Unadulterated Truth, and any other person I have not mentioned in a while. Thank you for coming through. Kamal Eyes, hope to see you again. But let's get into this, because people are saying that Ryan Garcia is going to be forced into fighting Teofimo Lopez or Devin Haney next, after his win over Oscar Duarte. Now, that struck me as very funny, seeing as Ryan Garcia was very, very clear about who it was that he wanted to fight in his next fight. And it was a guy that goes by the name of Romero, who is the WBA world champion. Romero is who Ryan Garcia said that he wanted to fight next. As a result, that is more than likely the fight that Ryan Garcia will get next. As far as saying that he's going to have to fight Devin Haney, well, we can go straight to that and dismiss that as of this moment, because the date of this video is 12/4/2023. Devin Haney does not fight until 12/9 of 2023. Consequently, we don't even know if he's going to beat Regis Prograis. So he's clearly not in a position right now to have to fight Devin Haney. And I'm not quite sure why Golden Boy would try to pursue that type of fight for Ryan Garcia. That would almost be like Golden Boy is trying to get themselves beat out of a championship belt. Why wouldn't they try to get Ryan Garcia to fight somebody that, first of all, he'd have a good chance of beating, and I think Devin Haney would be favored to beat Ryan Garcia, but Ryan Garcia would be favored to beat Rolly Romero, and Rolly Romero knows how to sell a fight. Ryan Garcia knows how to sell a fight. More than likely, that fight will do perfectly well and not risk Golden Boy being out of a fighter in Ryan Garcia, unless that is Devin Haney is somehow going to be signing with Golden Boy Promotions to get that done. I don't see that happening. More than likely, the fight is going to be with Rolly Romero. Now, Rolly Romero obviously has some things on his plate. I do believe that he has to fight the winner of O'Hara Davies versus Ismael Barrosa. If you're not familiar with Ismael Barrosa, he is the guy that that Rolly Romero beat to win the vacant WBA title. However, many people thought that was kind of like a shady way for Rolly to get his hands on the title and thought that the fight got stopped prematurely by Tony Weeks. And then as a result of that, now he has to fight the winner of O'Hara Davies and Barossa. So that will probably wind up coming up next for Rolly Romero. But at the end of the day, man, I think it's an interesting thing because Ryan Garcia is somebody that is going to be a draw in the sport of boxing. And his win against Duarte, I think, proved that. He had a big audience that was there. The fight was not on pay-per-view, but he did something that several other fighters in those weight classes don't do. They don't get knockouts. They don't put you at the edge of your seat and give you the ending for the fight that you're looking for. Teofimo Lopez, I don't believe Teofimo Lopez has had a knockout in a while. Devin Haney hasn't had a knockout in the last 4 years. Rolly Romero, I don't think he's had a knockout in a couple years. However, and matter of fact, he actually went out of way and looked like he lost against Barossa. But look, man, whatever's going on at this one. Oh, I'm sorry. There is somebody that's giving you those stoppages. A guy named Sabril Matias. And I don't think Ryan Garcia is definitely not looking for Sabril Matias. There is another guy in there, too, in the 140-pound rankings that goes by the name of Gary Antoine Russell. And he's been known to knock a couple people's senses loose and put them unconscious on that ground in that ring. And I don't think these guys are in a big rush to fight him either. And of course, Gervonta Davis, who's at 135, I don't believe he's coming back up to that weight division anyway. But I think we are at a little bit of a renaissance in that division because there's a lot of names. And hopefully those guys will stay at that weight class and they can all, eventually fight each other. Now, the one thing that would lead me to say that there's a chance that Ryan Garcia could fight Devin Haney is the fact that that Devin has one more fight on DAZN that DAZN has the right to match an offer on. But even then, giving Ryan Garcia to him, that seems to me to be a little bit iffy. That seems to be a little bit iffy because Ryan Garcia very well may be more valuable than Devin Haney to DAZN. But at the end of the day, we'll see how it all pans out. Devin Haney's got a fight with Regis Prograis, so we'll see if he gets past Regis Prograis, which I expect most people expect him to. However, anything can happen in that fight, especially if Devin decides to sit there and try to exchange or fight him the way that he fought Lomachenko. You never know what can happen. But anyway, that's my take on the matter. Please let me know what you think in the comment section. And with that, I'm out. Deuces.